Hello and welcome everyone to the Startup Global 2026 virtual pitch competition, the top 10 final. I'm Isabel Nolan, Director of Programs at Startup Canada. You're all very, very welcome. To begin, I would like to acknowledge that the land on which I am on today is located on the unceded and traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations, also known as Vancouver. And as we are a national organization, I would also like to acknowledge with respect the diverse histories and cultures of all Indigenous peoples. And I encourage you to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional territory that you're residing on today. So, a little bit about Startup Canada. We are a national nonprofit that's the gateway to Canada's entrepreneurial ecosystem. We're here to connect entrepreneurs with the support, community, and tools that they need to build a successful business in Canada. And the Startup Global Pitch Competition is the most sought out engagement of the Startup Global program year after year. Since 2018, the pitch competition has supported early stage entrepreneurs with their global aspirations and gotten some cash into their pockets to help kickstart their export journey. So, none of this would be possible without our incredible partners. A big thank you to our co-presenting partners, UPS and Export Development Canada, as well as our ecosystem partners, Air Canada, Fit and Ripen, and our wonderful community of community partners, GS1 Canada, Communitech, and WeBC. So, we received 186 applications this year, and on Tuesday, we hosted our first round pitches for those businesses trying to earn a spot in today's top 10. Well done to everyone who pitched on Tuesday. A massive thank you to the incredible judges that donated their time and their expertise as well to help select today's top 10. So, today's top 10 are competing for a spot in the grand finale, which will be held in Mississauga on October 29th this year. They'll be flown down to pitch live on stage where they can win cash prize of up to $30,000. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we're here. We're going to announce our top 10 of who is going to be pitching today. If we don't say your name or your business name, please don't leave. In case any of these businesses aren't here today, we do have an honorable mentions list that we will pull from. So just wait, just in case. And also, it's wonderful to be able to stay and cheer on your fellow entrepreneurs and get to hear about their businesses as well. So please do also stay and watch all of today's pitches. Being part of our audience also means that you'll get to vote in the People's Choice Award later. Okay, are we ready? We're gonna have to do a little bit of a virtual drum roll here. I'll read them out one by one. Cahir Stationery and Life Goods, Ashley Corbett from Halifax, Vision 3X, Uzma Ahmed Din from Calgary, D2 Type Health Inc., Amna Majdi from Vancouver, Justine Hines, Sandra Park from Montreal, Collab Technology Inc., Thabo Brayboyne from Squamish, Twishcart El Gabor from Ottawa, Kids Nanny, Parag Patel from Toronto, Second Saver, Justin Chung from Burnaby, Cat Innovation, Marcel Moroist from Montreal, Whipped, Shruti Priya from Toronto. Let's give everyone a bit of a round of applause here. Judges, you can turn your microphones on if you want to do a little bit of a audible clap. Congratulations to all of those top 10. So if you are part of the top 10 that I just called out, um, keep an eye out for Amanda, who is our wonderful programs officer, and she'll be in the background helping you out. We'll also put the pitch order into the chat for you as well. That the order that I read it out is the order that everyone will pitch in. So similar to Tuesday, each of our businesses will get 3 minutes to pitch verbally, followed by 2 minutes of Q&A from our judges. Our judges will then select a winner who will be announced live at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. So speaking of these judges, these three people who you can see on screen with me, I'm honored to introduce you to them today. They hold a wealth of knowledge and experience within the entrepreneurship space. So please welcome Paul Gaspar, Director of Small Business at UPS Canada, Andrei Samson, Executive Director of the Whitehorse Chamber of Commerce, and Bernice Clarke, founder and owner of Uasau Soap Inc. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here today. So our judges will be assessing each of our pitches on target market, objective, solution, leadership, traction, competition, and most importantly, your ability to go global. So we are going to get up our first pitcher, who is Ashley Corbett of Cahir Stationery Life and Goods. So I'll just give my team members a moment to get them up. We have to bring everyone from an attendee into a panelist, so it's a bit of a process. Um, Judges, how are you feeling?
Excited.
Yay! Ashley, hello. How are you doing?
Hi everyone. I'm good. I'm excited too. Thanks so much for for having me and nice to meet you judges.
Lovely. All right, so I'm going to count you down. A timer will appear at the top of my screen. And are you ready to go?
Yeah, just checking, I guess, to start. You can hear me okay. Audio is all
Can
good. You
hear
can
you,
see
see you
me.
perfectly. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Beautiful. All
Yep,
right,
should be good to go.
you can start in three, two, one.
We live in a world consumed by screens. We scroll, we click, we get thousands of notifications a day. And yet we're unsatisfied, restless, and anxious. Sound familiar? Our minds are starving for something real, something that slows us down and brings true intentionality back into our lives. I've seen this hunger firsthand. It's why, despite the aggressive digital focus of 2026, the global demand for physical media, fine writing tools, and intentional creative goods is not just stable, it's surging. And it isn't a short-term trend. It's a deep, long-term human need. The global market for journals alone was valued at over 9 billion in 2025 and is projected for continuous growth this year. Hi, I'm Ashley Corbett, founder of Cahiers Stationery and Life Goods. My background as a writer, marketer, and crafter informed the creation of Cahiers, meaning notebook in French. We spent a year running pop-ups and workshops to cultivate a customer base before opening our brick-and-mortar retail shop last spring. In less than a full year of operation, our in-store and online sales generated over $200,000 and are projected for over $300,000 this year. Our customers constantly tell us the space is relaxing, inspiring, and expertly curated. This curatorial eye and insight into the stationery market are our core competitive advantages, and we are gearing up to package these for global scale. We are shifting from being a national retailer to an international brand that brings our own house brand of stationery, which will help us diversify revenue and increase margins by up to 30%. We will focus on designing a curated line of guided journals and unique crafting materials. This strategy captures a niche market of consumers who want mindful tools to slow down. Our competitive advantage over mass market brands like Moleskine and Indigo is leading with emotion, storytelling, and creativity as medicine. Our team is resilient and ready for this international logistics challenge. We've already navigated several complex importing processes, such as Canada's new CARM system. This experience has strengthened our trade operations and prepared us to enter Europe, Canada's second largest global trading partner. We will specifically target Germany, which has a market value of over 600 million, as well as the Netherlands and the United Kingdom, given their per capita stationery consumption and the UK's import hub and trade relations with Canada. Cahiers is seeking this investment to accelerate our global growth. We will dedicate the prize money to the R&D of our house brand. Using the funds, we will establish our product design and international partnerships. With proven demand, experienced leadership, and a solution that taps into a long-term human need, we want to step onto the global stage. Thank you so much.
Woo! Congratulations, Ashley. First picture, it's a difficult thing to come up first, so thank you so much for coming up first. All right, okay. And I also realized I was completely mispronouncing your company name, so I apologize.
That's okay.
Paul, I'm gonna go to you first for a question.
Ashley, great job. And yes, Isabel's correct. It's very hard being the first one. You did a great job.
Thank you,
If
Paul.
you can just explain a little bit more um, the idea of going global as far as I think you said partnerships, but are you looking at retail spaces or are you looking at just being a distributor or working with partners in those other markets? Because you already
Mhm.
talked about logistics and the challenges there. So I was just curious as to how you're going to do that
Mhm.
to navigate, obviously, the whole logistics cost and moving product around.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to clarify, kind of what I'm pitching here is what we want to do in the next few years, which is design our own house brand of stationery. So currently we have our shop where we buy goods and resell them. So with a margin of about 50%. But that is, kind of capped at that ability. So why we want to create a house brand is we can open up new revenue streams so we can sell both to B2C, which is what we do now, but also B2B. So that can be selling to other stationery shops in Canada, for example, but also globally. And with having lower margins to actually produce our product, it will help with some of those costs to export as well. And as I mentioned, Europe, specifically the few countries I mentioned, like Germany, the Netherlands, and the UK, have a really big stationery market. So that's where we see the opportunity to kind of expand within those markets specifically. Um, and currently we sell nationally. We have sold like a few orders to two countries in Europe, but we both like to expand with our own line of stationery and kind of operate as well, just generally B2C globally more so. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
Beautifully. Great. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for Q&A.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I really appreciate it and congrats. Excellent pitch.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. All right. So, judges, after each pitch, you're going to have some time to write down some notes. Ashley, we're going to switch you out for our next pitcher. So, there's just going to be some admin from our team on the back end. Thank you so much. So, I believe our second pitcher coming up is Uzma Ahmed Din from Vision 3X. And I saw a chat a message from Uzma. So I believe they are here. So we'll just give them a moment to get on screen. And I'm loving all of the encouragement and excitement in the chat as well. It's so wonderful to see everyone cheering each other on. It's what makes these communities so wonderful. Our team has put all the links for each of the pictures in the chat as well. So if you're interested in learning more about their companies, you can check out those links. Uzma, hello.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I have changed my name. I'm not sure if you can see it
Um,
to Vision 3X is added, if that's okay.
Vision 3X, and it's something else now.
Oh no, it's the same name. I'm making sure the display name is
Oh
showing
yeah,
up in the
perfect.
link.
Sorry.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, I can see it perfectly.
Okay. Okay.
Brilliant. I'll just ensure judges, can you give me a thumbs up that you're good to go? Great. And then Bernice, you're good. Beautiful. Okay, Uzma, I'll count you down. So you can start in three, two, one.
Imagine everyone is wearing a supervision glasses and you remove them. Everything gets very blurry and you have to squint to just see small detail. Exactly, that's how drones see the everything around them right now. So I'm Dr. Uzma with the exceptional team. We are building supervision for drones so they can see better than humans. Currently, drones stack up to 6 to 9 sensors to just be able to get a decent view of what they're seeing. And they have to do multiple reflights so they can get a complete picture. Now, this causes a lot of delays. In defense, this can cause lives. In infrastructure, it can cause billions of repairs. And in agriculture, up to 15% of harvest can be lost just because one small problem was not spotted earlier. The solution, Vision 3X, which can do the work of 4 sensors in just one. It's exactly these glasses for drones' eyes. And we have developed more lightweight, more affordable 3D sensing system that can give 3 times better the range than the current sensors. The coverage is like LiDAR and it costs 10 times less and half the weight of LiDAR. And another amazing feature we have is 3D detection in real time. So end users like us can exactly spot how far the object of interest is in real time. Our simple goal is to give Canadian Defence the ability to get complete information faster so they're ahead of the world in making decisions. And this is not just a Canadian problem. This is a global problem wherever you see drones. The global market is around 60 billion in sensors, and we are focused on Canadian defense, which is around 4 billion. We have already having a working hardware prototype at TR level 4. We already have filed provisional patent, and we are already secured 250,000 from the government of Alberta, and we already have locked down a paid pilot this summer. We are raising 500,000 on Safe Note to reach TR level 6, so we can reach tier level 6, sorry, to deliver our first defense deployment and reach the revenue of around 1 million by second year. The problem is with AI, the drones are getting smarter and smarter, and the brain is growing exponential. But the eyes, they're still the same. So this is the right time to support technologies like Vision 3X so we can match the growth of brain with the eyes. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Uzma. And right on time as well. Fantastic. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna stop this. Andrei, can I go to you first?
Of course, Uzma, congratulations. That's pretty impressive. I guess I'm curious to know from your perspective, what is the hardest for competitors to, I guess, to replicate your business at this stage?
The ones already in business.
Correct.
So we have LiDAR itself, because we are a sensor-based level. We have LiDAR and stereo cameras. And other than that, we have two companies, which is DJI company, a drone company, and another one is Skydio. So these are our competitors. However, the thing that lacks is they don't have AI component right on in real time. They do 2D detection, which doesn't help them with exactly locating the person or the object of interest in real time. So that's the gap we are filling right now. And we are also 10 times cheaper than LiDAR. And also LiDAR is quite heavy and it cannot be on drones.
Thank
Great
you.
question. Thanks, Andrei. Bernice, do you have a question for Uzma?
I have just a comment. What a beautiful creation you've made when you said harvest. Yes, I agree. The food is so important, and timing is so critical. So I just wanted to say congratulations.
Thank
What
you.
a
Thank you.
beautiful invention.
It's my PhD project, and we worked on it for 4 or 5 years. I graduated in January, so we're just commercializing it right now. Thank
Congratulations.
you.
What a gift to the world.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Fantastic. Congratulations. Yeah, I second that. That is all the time we have for questions. Thank you so much, Uzma. Best of luck. And
Thank you.
so, judges, now is your time to write down some notes that you have. And Uzma, our team is going to switch you out for our next picture. And everyone in the chat, please show Uzma some love. Okay, so our third picture that we are getting up is Amnaha Majdi. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing names. I really do apologize. From D2 Type Health Inc. So I'll just give our team a moment to get them up on screen. Hello.
Hello, glad to meet you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, of course. And am I correct? I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Amna?
I'm Amane from
Amna.
D2 Tech.
Beautiful. Just want to make sure I'm getting that correctly. All right, Amna, just give me a moment until I get a thumbs up from our judges that they're good to go. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, Andrei. Okay, so Amna, I will count you in, okay? So you can start in 3, 2, 1.
Diabetes is one of the fastest growing and most expensive chronic disease in the world. Yet most diabetes care still happen only a few times a year during short clinic visits. But diabetes is not managed 4 times a year. It's managed every day through food choices, physical activity, sleep, stress, motivation, and daily habits. Meanwhile, healthcare systems are overwhelmed, clinicians are burnout, and millions of patients are left trying to manage complex conditions alone between visits. That's why we build D2Type. D2Type is an AI-enabled solution designed to extend diabetes and cardiometabolic care beyond clinic walls. Our platform combines a patient's companion app with clinicians facing insight to deliver continuous personalized lifestyle and behavioral support between visits. Using AI D2Type transform complex health and lifestyle data into simple, actionable guidance patients can realistically follow in daily life. Rather than overwhelming users with endless tracking and raw data, our platform identify the most important priorities each week and guide people with a small actionable action. At the same time, healthcare providers receive concise, clinically meaningful insight instead of overwhelming a stream of patient-generated data. We also exploring how D2Type can support emerging chronic disease workflow, including GLP-1 care pathway and long-term cardiometabolic risk management. What makes D2Type different is that we are not building just another wellness app. We are building a scalable infrastructure for proactive, personalized chronic disease care. And we already demonstrated real-world traction. D2Type was validated through a BC Ministry of Health funded pilot where we demonstrated improvement in diabetes-related outcome. Today, D2Type is working with Jim Pattison, Innovate BC, and Interior Health to support implementation readiness and scaling across primary care setting in BC. Our vision is simple: to make chronic disease care proactive instead of reactive, continuous instead of episodic, and personalized instead of one-size-fits-all. Because the future of healthcare will happen not only inside clinics, but every day between visits where people actually live their lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Amine. Great job. I'm so impressed. All of our pictures are getting under the 3 minutes as well. It's obviously everyone is really practicing all their pitches. Thank you so much. Andrei, can I go to you first, please?
Yeah, that is a great pitch. I guess my question is, you mentioned that there are wellness and diabetes app already on the market, and what would you say that your company's biggest differentiate? What is the difference between your business from some of the existing solutions?
Thank you so much. It's a really great question. Most diabetes app focus only on tracking and wellness. D2Type is designed as clinician-connected infrastructure that support continuous personalized care between visits while reducing provider burden. Actually, we have a very big competitor in the US market, and most of them are unicorn company. But unlike other focus on employers and insurers, we go through primary care, prescribe EMR ready, building trust, accountability, and retention. We scale with policy learning AI and co-pilot model, not coach-heavy programs. And also we put lifestyle first with a triage pathway to device or GLP-1s driving adherence and sustainable outcome with lower costs.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andrei. Paul, do you have a question?
If you could just clarify for me your target audience. Are you targeting the doctors to utilize the tool and get it to the patients? Or is this something that you're going to go directly to patients for them to be able to purchase it themselves? And then maybe around that, what some of the margins or revenue streams could be from that?
Actually, our primary model is B2B partnership with health system, clinics, insurance, and organization managing chronic disease population. In the US, we partner with PCP, private clinics, and build private and federal insurance. In Canada and other public health care market, for example, UK, we contract directly with
You can finish your
Okay,
sentence. It's okay.
with
Yeah.
health authority, and our revenue model is flexible and tailored to partners. And for the revenue for 2026, we secure 850K so far.
Sorry, that was.
850K.
Thank you.
Beautiful work. Thank you so much, Amine. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You
Glad,
can relax now.
glad,
The hard
thank
part's over. Beautiful. All right, judges, as you know, time to take some notes as our team switches out to our fourth pitcher, who is Sandra Parker of Justine Haynes. Stumbled across a few of those words. That's okay. Wonderful. And Sandra, I remember from Tuesday. Oh, there you go. Hi.
Hi there. Let me put you straight.
Wonderful. Wow, what a background. This is incredible. Cool. All right. I am just gonna wait for a thumbs up from my judges to make sure that they're
Can you
good
hear
to
me
go.
okay? You
I
can
can hear
hear
you
me okay?
great. Hear you good.
Yay!
See you good. Beautiful. All
Yay.
right. So I'm going to count you in. So you let me know when you're ready, and I'll do a countdown.
Is it straight or crooked?
Nope, it looks good.
I'm ready.
All right. You can start in 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon. I'm Sandra Parker from Montreal, and my company is Justine Haynes. Let me tell you what I sell in 2 words: happy periods. The idea for Justine Haynes came to me during a heartfelt conversation with my nieces. We're talking about period shaming and why they refuse to wear period underwear. In their words, I don't want to wear granny undies. And in that moment, a light bulb went off. I immediately started Googling for cute period undies, and to my shock, there were no options out there. I found tons of underwear lines, no period protection, and the menstrual wear, all boring. Nobody was making periods feel cool, expressive, or aspirational. I decided to leave my career and create Justine Haynes, a fashion-forward period wear brand combining menstrual protection with cool prints, activewear, swimwear, matching tops, and inclusive sizing from extra small to 6 extra large, the very first of its kind. Because periods are already hard enough, your clothes should make you feel worse. My products are designed so you can't tell they're period wear. Customers literally lose their minds when they realize the protection is built in. And they don't just come back, they bring their daughters and their mothers. The emotional connection is what makes this scalable. The period care market is exploding, but most brands still look clinical, minimal, or boring. Justine Haynes stands out because it feels fun, expressive, and empowering, with innovation hidden inside. And the traction is real. I continue growing year after year. I've earned over 1,300 five-star Google reviews, and this July I'll be exhibiting at my very first international B2B trade show to expand into retail distribution and position Justine Haynes for nationwide and international growth as a proudly Canadian brand. What makes this brand different is not just the product, it's the emotional shift behind it. For generations, periods have been linked to shame, embarrassment, and hiding. I want to change that conversation everywhere through confidence, inclusivity, and self expression. Justine Haynes is not just changing the game, I'm turning period shame into period pride. Thank you. I can show
Excellent.
you some products if you
Yeah,
like.
you're more than welcome to hold those up for sure.
So
Great.
no one has ever done this is a long period underwear, a boxer short. No one has ever done this, not even the bigger retailers. I've done it. No one
Sandra,
has
I'm
ever,
gonna have to pause you for a moment just to
yeah,
get the judges' time, but you're welcome to hold them up as the judges are
sure.
asking questions. Beautiful. All
Cheek,
right, Bernice,
cheeky.
Bernice, would you like to go ahead with your question?
Okay, yes, my daughter, same thing. I have purchased the period panty, and I
Yes.
agree. The period has always been shame carried around that. So I'm very thankful that you've created this space to be
Thank you.
expressive.
Thank you.
I don't have a question. I'm going to give that off to the next one. I'm just
Thank you.
very, very thankful. My daughter
Mhm.
wears that too. Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Fantastic. No worries. Thank you so much, Bernice. Andre. Oh, and you're just on mute, Andre.
Sorry about that. I'm curious to know if you can share a bit more about your current revenue growth and
Yes,
profit margin.
absolutely. So I started year one with a modest 15,000. Year two doubled it with 35. Year three doubled it with 75. And this year I'm on track to do between 150 and 180. And the traction is going way up.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Paul.
Curious as to what those margins might be. And the other
Uh,
question too, quickly, Sandra, is um, the is there a patent, like is there a specific technology to it? And if there is, do you have a patent to it, or just curious if this could be replicated?
Yeah, so the technology can be replicated. So it's been used by other companies, yet no one is doing cuteness like this. Some of my design, like the long short, the cheeky, no one's doing it. No one's doing matching tops. No one's doing it. So I'm doing and front to back. No one's doing stuff like that. So I'm taking it next level. Margins are delicious and juicy at 75 to 85%. And we lower with the wholesale, but I sit nicely in that cushion.
Excellent. You're super prepared with all those answers, Sandra. I really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you so, so much. That's it. Yeah, a fantastic pitch. And thank you so much for demonstrating some of the cuts as well. So kudos to you. Again, you
Thank
can relax
you.
now. Thank you, Sandra. All right, so our team is going to switch over to our fifth pitcher. We're almost halfway through. This is crazy. I feel like we're just boom, 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 getting through everyone. Um, and it's so wonderful to see such a spread of pitchers from across Canada as well. Like this is the whole point of our virtual pitch competition, is that we're getting to people all across the country. We do in-person events as well, in-person pitch competitions. So it's really great to see people from all corners, all coast to coast to coast. Hello, Thibault. Am I
Hello.
pronouncing your name correctly?
It's Thibaut, so could just be Thibaut. That's the French. I like to add letters.
Beautiful. So our fifth pitcher, Thibaut from Colib Technology Inc. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks. I'm glad for the opportunity and yeah, happy to meet the judges and other participants.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get a thumbs up from our judges. Make sure they're good to go. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, Andrei. Thank you, Paul. All right, Thibaut, I will count you down to start. Okay, you can start in three, two, one.
Good afternoon. I'll start with Graham, a therapist I met who didn't have a clear system. He spent more time on paperwork than seeing his clients. With Colib, he divided his admin time by 10. 10! And it's not unusual. The Canadian Medical Association finds clinicians spend more than 10 hours every week on administrative work, and 46% of them report burnout. This isn't a passing trend. Its aging population and rising mental health demand are long-term strains on care, and they're growing. I'm Thibaut, co-founder of Colib. We are the practice management software built for mental health and allied health clinics. And our mission is to improve the quality and accessibility of care by making practitioners' lives simpler. Colib is the all-in-one admin system, scheduling, online booking, telehealth, billing, everything a clinic runs on. And our rage is AI-generated clinical notes. So Colib produces a clinical note after sessions, saving 10 to 15 minutes every time. Now on the traction, since the start of 2024, we've multiplied our revenue by 28 in 28 months. We are 100% self-funded, founder-owned, and profitable, growing sustainably with no outside capital. That's 13,000 monthly recurring revenue today, so 156 annual revenue, built without raising a single dollar. And we serve 300 clinics across Canada. Over 50,000 clients have been cared for through 150,000 appointments to date on Colib. Our core customers, full-time practitioners and clinics, churn at just 1%, which is phenomenal retention. And this year, Colib won the Vancouver Francophone Chamber of Commerce Growth Pitch Competition. We compete against players like Simple Practice or JNAP, and we win by going deep, not wide. So we specialize on our vertical in mental health. We're also the only fully bilingual French and English platform in Canada. That focus is our path to scale. We started in Canada, but the pressure on the healthcare system is global and rising. In 2027, we'll expand to the United States with US-based infrastructure for data hosting and HIPAA compliance. English-speaking practitioners there have the same workflows, same burnout, and same needs as Canadians. And beyond that, our French capability opens Francophone Africa, a very large and underserved market where most competitors simply cannot operate. Colib is the third company I've started. My co-founder and I each bring over a decade in this industry, from startups to government organizations. And Graham got to refocus on the work he loves. That's what Colib does. Practitioners win, clients win, society wins. Sorry for my voice. And with your help, we're ready to go globally. Thank you.
Fantastic pitch. Thank you so much, Thibaut. Excellent. All right, judges. Let me see. I'm gonna go to Andrei first for questions.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes here. Yeah, so I'm curious to know, as this is AI generated clinical notes become more common, how do you maintain a competitive business against larger software players as you expand globally?
Yeah, great question. So we could say Colib now is you could say almost two products, because there is a practice management system, which is everything, from booking to, we've said, all the features, and that's running your clinics without AI notes. And that's one thing that, is competed on, and we specialize. So that's really our competitive advantage. We're the best for mental health. And then AI Notes is a new set of companies that started appearing maybe a year or two ago. And it's really a great competitive advantage for us doing both in the same product, because you don't have to go in your system and then move a recording or move data left and right. Everything is in the same thing. So you close your call, the notes are generated, and that's the same system where you book and you do everything, rather than having to move data back and forth, and also avoiding security risks and things like that.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrei. Bernice, do you have a question for Thibaut?
Thank you. That's beautiful. I just it alleviates a lot of administrative headaches and time. So it's very time saving. The bilingual language is very beautiful. I'm just wondering, can it learn more other languages? Or
So far, we only support French and English in Canada, because those are the two official languages, and we want to make sure clients can be served in their own language to the very last pieces of communications. We only do those two languages because it's not just translating things in the system. We also have human support, people providing. So far, only French, English, but probably Spanish would be the next if we can for the US.
beautiful. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
work.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Thibaut. Excellent pitch.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. We'll see you later. All right, judges, I'll let you take your notes as our team is getting up our sixth picture. So we're halfway through. Everyone in the chat, how is everyone doing? I'm loving to see all of the encouragement and lots of clapping in the chat. It's beautiful. Okay, so our sixth picture is El Gabor from Twishcart. All right, I'll give our team a moment to get them up on screen.
Hello,
Hi, how are you doing, Al?
I'm fine, Isabel, and you?
I'm really great, thank you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
You look like you're somewhere sunny. I'm jealous.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant. All right, so I'm gonna get a thumbs up from our judges. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, Andrei. All right, so I'm going to count you down and then you can start your pitch. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Great. All right, you can start in 3, 2, 1.
And if in 1, 2, 3 seconds you had a genie in your wallet, what will your grocery look like? Today, grocery wear Prada. That's what I thought the one afternoon in a Walmart aisle after telling my 3-year-old son that he couldn't have his favorite snack because the price had increased from the last visit. That's the reality of 20 million Canadians earning less than 70,000 income every year, struggling with rising food costs to feed their families and live comfortably. Twishcart was born that day. Hello, my name is El Gibor, the founder of Twishcart, and I'm here to ask for strategic support in form of funding or strategic partnership within your network. Twishcart is a smart group purchasing system that helps families pull individual grocery orders in volume to buy directly from local suppliers and save up to 60% on their grocery bills, which is $10,000 annually, while we help these food suppliers sell their product 3 times faster to this group of consumers ready to buy in bulk instantly to generate up to 40% profit on products that would have been lost, which represent over $100,000 a year. Unlike similar apps that exist right now with clicks and discounts, our technology is a smart and efficient closed-loop system with a mission to help Canadians regain their purchasing power over inflation. We do this by guaranteeing access to high-quality fresh product that truly meets their needs and fits their budget to reduce waste. While our food vendors, they use our technology as fast and effective solution to improve their sales rotations and supply chain decisions with secure demand for sourcing that better match the products they have to offer to the market. Our system is simple to use in 4 steps. The seller will post time bundle offers on our platform. Our system will aggregate individual orders that are placed in these offers, and the seller will fulfill those orders, and our team will go deliver them within 24 hours. In 14 months of operations, we have over 3,000 active users. We generated $300,000 in revenue with a secured regular orders of 260 orders per week. Of an average basket of $140, we have 92% of customer satisfaction. We are operating in 20 cities in Ontario and Quebec, including Ottawa, Gatineau, Montreal. We having a network of 15 partners, 11 food vendors, including Walmart right now in our network. Our dream is that for the next 10 years, we become the Amazon of a smart group purchasing system. We have a team of 5 passionate professionals in software development, supply management, and we look forward to your support. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you so much, Elle. Wonderful. All right. So I heard delivery, so I'm going to go straight to Paul for questions from UPS.
Great job. I guess the question is, and I'm trying to understand a little bit more as to who you're buying from.
Yeah.
The food, I mean, the grocery industry, I mean, it's just very competitive. So are you able to source all kinds of, like all products, or are you specifically focusing on certain type of perishable type items? So I was just curious as to what the model is covering and what it might not cover because of the competition.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very competitive. But you know what? Our first competitive advantage is that all these food suppliers, Walmart, Costco, they are our partners. They are the ones providing the products that we offer right now on our platform. And yeah, we diagnosed the vendors' inventory as the first step, where we target perishable goods, fruits, vegetables, soon to expire product, which are our priorities because those we are able to move faster, matching with the demand from families.
Okay.
Great
Thank you.
question. Andrei, do you have a question?
Yeah, question is, how scalable is the operation model as you expand into more cities and also globally?
So our model is repeatable because when we enter in a new city, we partner with community organizations because they already have the families we are looking for. And every week we secure, on average, 260 grocery orders every week. So that's how we have a repeatable, loyal purchasing habit. And with that, we are able also to partner with local food businesses where we go source the products that the families are requesting. So that's how we make it scalable in different cities.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Elle. Brilliant pitch. And we will hopefully we'll see you later for when we're announcing who the winners are.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. All right. Take care. And judges, take your notes. And our team is going to get our seventh picture up, which is Parag Patel from Kids Nanny. I'll just give them a moment to bring them up. And then judges, of course, if you can just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go. Thank you so much. Beautiful.
Hello,
Hello, Parag. How are you doing?
doing great. Thanks for inviting. Yeah.
Of course, yes. Okay, so judges are ready to go. So I will count you down to start your pitch. Does that sound good?
Okay, yeah.
Great. So you can start in three, two, one.
Good afternoon, everyone. A child asks an AI chatbot how to hurt herself. A stranger groom a teenager on WhatsApp. Those are not hypotheticals. They happen every single day. On device, parents believe are safe. The threats are evolving, but tools designed to protect children did not until now. My name is Parag Patel, and that's why we started KidsAny, a safe tech company focused on protecting children online. At the core of KidsAny is our proprietary AI platform. We build specialized on-device and large AI model that does not just flag unsafe content, they understand the context. Our AI evaluate the children's age group, platform being used, and meaning behind the conversation and media in real time. A result is technology that is 34 times faster than next-based alternative, while achieving higher accuracy than Google's own safety model, Shield Gamma 2. Our research has been published on Archive. So far, our system has processed 1.7 billion records. And importantly, our on-device models are able to run on very tiny mobiles having a 2 GB RAMs only. This is the scalable AI safety platform built entirely with zero third-party AI dependency. On top of this platform, we already have built a couple of products. First, Kids Nanny, our flagship digital safety platform protecting children on their personal device. We introduced three industry-first innovation: WhatsApp Shield, Camera Shield, Screen Scanner. In fact, Apple introduced a feature similar to our Camera Shield in iMessage 11 months after we launched ours. Second, School Safety Hub solution, a platform that protects an entire school ecosystem, including device, network, and workspace like Google and Microsoft 365. Third, AI content moderation API. We already have a partner in these solutions. They are working in child safety industry. One AI engine, multiple safety solutions. Here we are addressing $15 billion across market across the parental control, content moderation, and education cybersecurity, all growing at double-digit rate. What makes our journey remarkable is that we build all of this completely bootstrap, zero external funding. That despite that, KidsAny has already crossed 70,000 download and 18,000 family already using it. Our system has already delivered more than 700,000 real-time safety alerts to the parent. Last year alone, we generated 80,000 Canadian dollar entirely from our products revenue. We are also featured in US national television for our innovative solutions called a Screen Scanner. This is only the beginning. Our products are live, family are using them every day. We build specialized safe tech AI that outperforms some of the world's largest technology companies. Now we are ready to scale. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Parag. Such an interesting business. Thank you so much. Bernice, I'm going to go to you first for a question.
Thank you so much. Your target audience, that would be, who would they be? Who am I seeing?
They are his parents, and we want to be a household name, and that's the reason why we keep it Kids Sani. And we started with we do have a B2B channel and B2C channel, and right now most of our revenue are coming from B2B, and we are diverting into the B2C funnel. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I would use this service. Thank you. Great pitch. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernice. Paul.
Just thinking of competition. I mean, you even alluded to the fact that as soon as you launched, you had it on your heels. Is this stuff patent? Are you able to secure, or is this something that unfortunately the big players in the market could all of a sudden replicate and take this on?
Right, true. Actually, the big player is a Bark in US, but you would be surprised that those three top players came to us and requested us to use our APIs for moderation, because recently we published our technical paper, and that's proof that our pipeline is one of the best in world. It's 34 times faster and even beating the accuracy of Google's its own safety model. So we are hardcore technology company, and we have developed our own model, and that's the reason we have a zero dependency on any LLM or AI companies out there in the world. So we run everything in house, and we have only just need a $4,000 to run our 70,000 users, and zero cost to any other company. So all the technology are in house.
Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Parag. Great question, Paul and Bernice.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you so much. And we will see you later when we are announcing the winners. Okay, judges, I'll give you some time to take your notes as we get up our eighth picture. Okay. Such a fantastic range of industries and different markets that people are trying to get into. It is so wonderful to see what people are building and who they're trying to serve and the problems that they're finding solutions for. Okay, welcome up, Justin Chung from Second Saver. How are you doing? Good. I think you are on mute. Oh no. Okay, we'll do a quick tech test for you. It may be your headphones. No problem. Take your time. All good.
Can you hear me fine now?
Yes,
Okay,
you're
I
coming
just
through
didn't I
loud
just
and
didn't want
clear.
to have this like bulky thing.
I know,
So
I get it. That's totally okay. No, you're coming through great. And judges just confirming you're all good for the next pitch. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay,
Mhm.
Justin, I will count you down, and then that's your cue to start.
perfect.
So you can start in three, two, one.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm a full-time student and a full-time founder of Second Saver. At Second Saver, we're just trying to reduce the amount of food waste in the manufacturing industry. In Canada alone, over 60 million tons of food is wasted every single year, and only 50% of that is savable. So what we wanted to do was trying to reduce that food and the food waste in the manufacturing industry. And one area where we found was the juicing industry. Our suppliers were throwing fresh citrus peels into after they've been juicing it into the garbage bin. These peels have lots of vitamin C and fiber, and they were throwing away not because they were inedible, but because no one built a product or process around it. So all that effort of growing, harvesting, and transporting that fruit gone in the moment the juice was extracted. And this isn't a trend. Food waste is a permanent global structural problem, which makes it a perfect foundation for a scalable business. So I built Second Saver. We rescue citrus peels and upcycle them into a better for you, naturally has vitamin C and fiber. We have three product lines. We have our orange, our lemon, and our grapefruit. But Here's what makes us globally powerful. Candied citrus peels is a century-old tradition eaten across Europe, the Middle East, Latin America, and Asia. We're not introducing a foreign concept to new markets. We're modernizing something the world already knows and loves and giving it a sustainable story for the 21st century. Since inception as a business a year and a half ago, because we started off as a student project, Second Saver has generated over $120,000 in revenue, including $100,000 in direct sales across 50 different retailers, with Save On Foods being our biggest partner. Where next, we will be expanding into Whole Foods, Urban Fare, IGA, and Fresh Street Market by the end of the summer or end of the year. We have been featured in Global News and in the BC Business Magazine as well, and we're projecting over $300,000 in revenue by the end of 2026. So where does this fit globally? The global better for you snack market is worth over $90 billion, and our supply chain model works wherever it is peels have been juiced and discarded, which is basically every country on earth. And our product doesn't need no cultural translation. Candy peels already belong across the world, and we're not asking global consumers to try something new, but we're just trying to get them to try something more familiar, done better, different, with a purpose that they can feel good about. So every single day, the juicing industry throws away the most nutrient part of the fruits, which is the peel. Second Saver catches it, transforms it, and puts it on the shelves, and it's done in Canada today and globally tomorrow. Thank you.
Excellent pitch. Thank you so much, Justin. My mouth is watering listening to to the pitch. I live near Save On as well, so I will have to check this out. Alrighty. Andrei, can I go to you first for questions?
Yeah, that was a great pitch, Justin. Question, you've shown obviously impressive retail traction early on. What do your ma margins look like today, and especially as you scale a larger retail partnerships?
Yeah, so the cost of our products is currently 70 cents per bag, and we sell it in store at $5. To the retailer, we sell them for 3.25. So it's a pretty healthy margin, and we haven't done the economy of scale of like buying our packaging in like too big of orders. So we'll be able to get our costs down as well.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Maybe a little bit more about your team, your leadership.
Yeah.
I know you're part of it, but who else is involved to make this work?
Yeah, so right now we're actually all ran by university students from UBC and SFU. I'm the one that leads it, everything. I'm in my 5th year in business school, but we have a lot of mentors that have been in the CPG space as well. We have like her name's Melody from Mala the Brands. It's a big candle company that she exited. We also work with PLT or Mizu brands. They own they're also across the world. And our last partner was Better Bears. It's basically a better for you candy products. We work with those three as our kind of our board, and we have a lot of mentors as well. And being part of different incubators, we have a lot of resources that we can find from different industry professionals.
Great.
Fantastic. And Bernice.
No questions, but what a beautiful product. Yeah, peels. I always feel guilty about throwing out my peels, and I know they're all the nutrients are in there. Good job for pulling that in and giving it for us to receive nutrients. Very good pitch.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Nakomek.
Beautiful. Go Bernice. Fantastic pitch. Well done. Thank you so much, Justin. We'll see you later for
Okay,
the
perfect.
announcement.
Yeah, thank you guys for your time.
Of course. Okay, judges, you know what time it is, note taking, and our team is going to get up our ninth pitcher, which is Marcel Marois from Cat Innovation. Come up to the stage, Marcel. And judges, just give me a thumbs up when you're good and ready. Beautiful. Fantastic. Here we go. Hi, Marcel. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Fantastic. Love the
Thank you
colors
for.
in the background.
Yeah. Is it too bright?
No, it's great. I love it.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, so our judges are ready. I will count you down, and that's your cue to start. Sound good?
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful.
So,
Okay, you can start in 3, 2, 1.
hi, judges. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Your mother, your father, your grandparent, or someone you love gets up in the middle of the night, falls, and breaks a hip. In a single moment, everything changes. That's what happened to my mother. At 71 years old, she fell from her bed and broke her hip. She survived, but afterward, her health declined. She lost her mobility, ended up in a wheelchair, eventually became bedridden, and passed away soon after. I thought she was simply unlucky, but afterward, I discovered something terrifying. The real enemy was not just the fall. It was the disease behind it all, osteoporosis. My name is Marcel Marois, founder and CEO of Cat Innovation. I founded this company to help prevent stories like my mother's from happening to others. Because 1 in 4 hip fractures is fatal. Every 3 seconds, someone suffers an osteoporosis-related fracture. Women are among the most affected. 1 in 3 will suffer a fracture in her lifetime because of osteoporosis. So we are starting where the need is greatest. Postmenopausal women representing over 175 million women, 50 plus in the world. Our solution is Ostat, a non-invasive smart clothing technology that uses gentle electrical stimulation to naturally support bone growth and help reduce fracture risk. Patients simply wear it at home 3 to 5 times a week, discreetly and without disrupting daily life. No surgery, no invasive procedure, no added medication. And we are already seeing promising results. In just 10 weeks, we achieved measurable bone growth gains of up to 2%, helping fight the natural bone loss that comes with aging, which averages 0.5 to 1% per year. And beyond Ostat could help protect astronauts from bone loss, as they can lose 1 to 2% of bone mass per month during long missions. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're negotiating with some space agencies that are interested in bone health countermeasures. But beyond the science, this is about helping older adults preserve independence, mobility, and quality of life. Thank you, and I hope to have the chance to pitch in Mississauga. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Marcel. It's so interesting hearing when people will start off with one target market and all of a sudden you're now in talks with supporting with astronauts. It's incredible. Very exciting.
Some pivot in the company.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go to Paul first.
Well done, Marcel. Just curious, what is your traction so far from a revenue perspective, and what kind of margins do you look at? And is this patent? Sorry, that's three questions all in one. So
I'll start with the last one. So yeah, we're patent pending, and we're in the process of another in vivo animal study to be able to patent some other parts, some other parameters of the current that we optimize. So we have to demonstrate it during that in vivo animal study. We are still pre-revenue. As you may know, in medtech, especially medical device, it could take it's a long process. So yeah, we're still pre-revenue, and the margin. We think that the device, like this, is an example of the short that could be like the dots are representing the zones. Where it's going to be the stimulation, but we think that the margin will be up to 60%. We're negotiating right now with a company called My Ant in Mississauga that will be fabricating the device from A to Z to packaging.
thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Andrei.
Yeah, a question. You've obviously demonstrated promising early results and a strong mission-driven vision. What do you see as the biggest hurdle in moving from your clinical innovation to a large-scale adoption?
Yeah. So far, we work with doctors in France, Spain, Tunisia, Canada, and USA. So then our medical doctor network is very important for us to, let's call it, spread out the news when it's going to be the time in medical convention and organization like this. So the main thing for us is always, I mean, it's obviously the money, because to conduct the next the in vivo animal study, it like the money that we can get, let's say, from this competition could be enough for that one. But then for the clinical validation on human, and the cost of the devices and stuff, it's about $1 million. So that's the main thing, is raising money, which can slow down the whole process.
Mm-hmm. Great question, Andrei. Thank you so much, Marcel. Fantastic
Thank you,
pitch.
Isabel.
And
Thank
we'll
you,
see you
everyone.
later. Thank you.
Thanks.
Alrighty, we're on to our last pitch of the day. So excited to have heard all of these pitches. It's so fascinating hearing these pitches and hearing what people are building, and the people that they're serving. I feel like already said that, but I feel like it's worth saying again. So congratulations, everyone who's getting up here and pitching. Okay, 10th and final pitcher, Shruti Priya from Whipped. Hello. We've met
Hello,
before. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you as well?
I'm doing pretty great, thank you. Great
Hi,
to see
judges.
you. Excellent. All right, judges, if you could give me one final thumbs up. Beautiful. I'll give Andrei a moment. Gorgeous. All right, Shruti, I'm going to count you down, and then that's your cue to start. Great. So you can start in 3, 2, 1.
When was the last time butter actually made you smile? Probably never, right? It's in almost every kitchen in the world, yet somehow butter's entire personality has either been salted or unsalted for over 100 years. It's plain, predictable, and almost forgotten. At Whipped, we decided to change all that. Hi everyone, I'm Shruti Priya Agarwal, co-founder of Whipped, a Canadian flavor-first butter brand transforming one of the world's most universal kitchen staples. The idea started in my kitchen while making garlic butter for pasta. Friends and family couldn't stop talking about it, and I realized maybe butter wasn't boring. It was maybe that nobody had reinvented it for modern consumers. So I started blending fresh herbs, spices, and ingredients into Canadian butter to create products that makes cooking easier, faster, and much more exciting. Just imagine herb and garlic on steak, or chili lime on corn, or honey cinnamon on waffles. Real flavor in seconds. And this opportunity is massive. The Canadian butter category alone represents nearly $2 billion, yet only 1% of it is currently flavored, making this a huge white space opportunity. For example, in markets like UK, flavored butter sales grew by 24% just last year, showing where global food trends are heading. Whipped sits at the intersection of convenience, flavor, and premium food experiences. We serve both food service and retail, from chefs and restaurants to busy home cooks looking for convenience without compromising on flavor. In just under 2 years, we've grown to over 200 retail locations across Canada, including Healthy Planet, Choices Market, Calgary Co-op, and launching soon in Farm Boy and Rabba Foods. Just last year, our herb and garlic butter was named North America's best flavored butter at American Cheese Society Awards, which are often known as the Oscars of dairy. Traditional dairy brands treat flavored butter as an occasional SKU, but for us, it's our entire innovation platform. Our leadership combines culinary creativity with operational strategy. I bring over 10 years of experience in the food industry, including founding and running a food business for over 8 years. My co founder brings 12 years of experience in operations, procurement, and sales. Together, we've built strong relationships across retail, food service, distribution, and manufacturing. And now we're preparing to scale globally. Our distributor and broker already operate across the US, and we've begun discussions around American expansion. We're also developing small single serve portion cups for airlines and hospitality, taking us to hotel trays and in flight meals around the world. Butter exists in almost every culture, cuisine, and kitchen on earth. That's what makes this so scalable. We're not just building a butter company, we're building a globally scalable flavor brand around one of the world's most familiar ingredients. Thank you.
Excellent, Trudy. Thank you so much. I know it's tough waiting until the very last pitch spot, and you did a fantastic job closing us out. Thank you so much. Okay, so Bernice, can I go to you first, please?
Beautiful pitch. I think I've had that butter.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
pretty sure. Yeah, my husband and I, we were so impressed with, butter is better. It's better for us. And thank you for all the flavors. I'm curious, what are your leadership? Who's on your team?
Right. So we're a lean team within the organization. It's just me and my co-founder. We run the operations, but we are surrounded by a co-packer which manufactures for us. We have a national broker and distributor that manage our supply chain and operations. We also have an accountant who actually runs our, accounting because cash flow statements and CPG are really fast moving and we need to keep up to date. So we've surrounded ourselves with contract employees and commission based agents who help us keep the company growing. And once we grow to a decent amount of volume, we'll look to bring on more employees.
Congratulations. You
Thank
will
you.
do well. Thank you, Nakomic.
Thank you, Bernice. Paul?
Excellent job. You made me hungry, though.
That's the perfect thing.
Yeah, you definitely made me hungry. You stated or a fact that actually surprised me. So, $2 billion market, but less than 1% is actually flavored, which surprised me because going to groceries, I mean, when I'm picking up butter, I think I always see flavored ones next to it. I say all this to say, competitively, I mean, like, is there concerns there, or, how protective are you of? I know they might not have your recipe, but they can start to replicate ones that are similar. So, what are the concerns or thoughts around the competition?
Absolutely. I mean, it's definitely, something that can be copied, but we currently have the first movers advantage. And being a chef, I can create recipes that actually make sense for the consumer. And because we're a small company and a young startup, we can actually listen to what the consumers want and innovate and grow faster rather than big legacy dairy brands, which take a lot of manpower and a lot of funding to actually, launch a new product into the market. So we can move faster and more agile and bring something that is really growing today in this current market scenario.
Excellent. All right, that's it, Trudy. Thank you so, so
Thank you,
much.
everybody.
And yeah, you've made me a little bit hungry too. I need some flavored butter.
I look
Thank
forward to you guys trying whipped butter if you haven't had a chance yet.
Yes, absolutely. Beautiful. All right. We'll see you later when we're announcing who the winners are. So thank you so much, judges. I'll give you some final moments to take some notes if you need. So firstly, congratulations to all of our pitchers today. Myself and the judges are going to go into another room to deliberate on who the winner is going to be. Before I go into things, I want to give a massive shout out and thank you to our incredible programs team, Amanda Logan, our programs officer for Startup Global, and Tatiana, our administrative officer, for all of their hard work. It's no mean feat getting every single uh, detail and all the picture communications, and they were actually ones running the show on Tuesday. So thank you so much to each of them for their hard work. So you're going to see on screen our People's Choice Awards. So while myself and the judges are deciding on the winner, you, the audience, get to vote on your favorite pitch of the day. So this winner of our People's Choice Award will take home $1,000 today. So you can vote by using the scanning the QR code on your screen, and we also have put the voting link in the chat. So myself and the judges will be back at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, chill out, do your votes, and we'll see you back then. Thank you so much. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Thank you all so much for voting as well and for sticking around to find out who our winners are for today. I'll just wait for our judges to get their screens on, and maybe we'll stop sharing screen as well. And we're also going to get all 10 pictures up on screen. So while I give my team some time to do that, first of all, as soon as me and the judges got into the room, we were like, this is a tough one. Such a strong top 10. I don't think we've had such a strong top 10 before, which is great. It's so wonderful to be able to or have to battle it out in with the judges and decide on the winner. So just know pitchers, judges were so impressed. And all the pitches were so strong and everyone was so well equipped for all of the questions that were asked of them. So thank you all so much. Okay, great. We're starting to see some people come on screen. Um, so as a reminder, we will be doing our People's Choice Award. So today they will be receiving $1,000 in cash. And then our winner will be awarded $8,500 today, and then also advance to the grand finale that will happen in Mississauga on October 29th, where they are in with a chance to win $30,000. Fantastic. Okay, the anticipation is cutting, so we will go ahead. So I am going to announce the People's Choice Award first. So this company, as you know, voted on today's audience as their favorite pitch and taking home a cash prize of $1,000. The winner is, maybe a little drum roll from everyone, Amine from D2 Type Health Inc. Woo! Congratulations, Amine. So well deserved.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great job. So you're walking away with $1,000. Thank you so much for your pitch. Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for, the winner of the 2026 National Virtual Pitch Competition, taking home a cash prize of $8,500 and advancing to the grand finale in Mississauga on October 29th, where they'll compete for 30,000, is Uzma Ahmed Din from Vision 3X.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I loved the encouragement. The questions were great. Thank you so much. I don't have words right now to say, but thank you. I was not prepared. But thank you.
No problem. Thank you all so much. Thank you everyone for making time today out of your busy schedules. As we said, the judges were so impressed with the businesses you're building. If there is anyone that you need to reach out to from our judging panel, please do let us know. We're happy to make that introduction. To everyone else watching, whether it was live or maybe you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for your time and participating. So we will see everyone. Well, we'll see you for sure, Uzma, in Mississauga.
Thank you. And I would like to say to all the
Yeah.
top 10 that you were amazing. I learned a lot from other pitchers too, which I was like, okay, they're really good. And I think things I can improve. And I learned a lot from other pitchers. Thank you for pitching today. Thank you for everyone.
So well said, Uzma. Thank you. And yeah, there's always something you can learn from doing these things. Thank you all so much. All right. Thank you again to our judges, to our pitchers, to our attendees. If you want to learn any more about the Startup Global program or about the other pitch competitions that we're doing, we have a few in person happening across the country this year. We'll put some links into the chat. But that is it from myself, Amanda, and Tatiana. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time for our next pitch competition. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.